there, Gemini. My name is Kim, and I'll do your reading for December 26th and 27th. That will be your weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all of that. I do appreciate every amount of support I can get this channel. So, we're going to start, Gemini. We're going to start by bringing in the divine white light to surround this reading. Help us channel messages that are for the highest good for the sign of Gemini. And we ask our angels, spirit guides, higher self to come in and help us with that. All right, Gemini. This is Kim Cran's archetype deck. And we're going to put one of those. So we got the shadow. The shadow. The shadow. So this card talks about how... you know, it's like when you have the brightest light, you will cast a bigger shadow with the more light you have. And this is about really accepting the shadow in you and acknowledging why there's good parts in every lesson that we have, even if we end up changing aspects of the shadow, loving, supporting, and integrating it too. Rejecting just leads to feelings of like resentment and stuff like that, and just anger. It's not a good vibration to keep inside you. So there's the shadow. The shadow. Let's go a little further, and we're gonna get a card or cards from the spell casting deck for our Geminis, December 26, 27, 2020. All right, Gemini. All right. Could be dealing with Leo, but we have definitely courage right now to get through something. We have fertility. Now, this card specifically states that it can be about having a child, but it can also be about regarding birth of new ideas, a new idea, something brand new. And there's truth. And then lighten your load. So I'm going to get the book real quick, and we're going to read the magic readings, the magic meanings, I guess, for these. We'll start with courage. So with courage, we have... your fears relate to a past life. Your sensitivity is compromised by another's phobia. Understanding is the key to healing. And you are safe and protected. Okay, fertility. Moving on to fertility. A long-awaited pregnancy is confirmed. A birth is announced. Acknowledge your ideas. A new venture is successful. Your hard work has paid off, and it's time to celebrate. That's nice. And then lighten our load. Lighten our load. Says you have the choice and power to remove yourself from a stressful situation or simply take it in stride. Stress is completely voluntary, and sometimes we allow ourselves to feel, even if this may not seem to be the case as you face the responsibilities that your life demands. Give your exhausted and tortured mind a break as you start to see things with a brighter outlook. Lighten your load and allow laughter to break you free from your self-imposed prison cell. You're taking something too seriously. Worry is making you ill, so relax. Reshuffle your priorities and schedule. Try a laughter yoga class, and see the funny side. All right, then we have, last but not least, the truth. All right, it says check in with and trust your intuition. Someone may be hiding something from you. Admit the truth before somebody else does, and live and speak your truth. And this may be like the Ace of Swords, like the pathway to your truth. All right, let's move on. We're going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's get a wisdom of the Oracle deck for Gemini. Whoa. Okay, so that one definitely, goodness. All right, hang on 1 second and I'll get that card. Okay, community. So the community card is here to point out like a new affiliation with a group. Could be a new affiliation with a group, something that makes you very happy, a group that makes you feel like you belong. That is what community's all about. So feeling like you belong in a certain group of people. Let's do some energy cards next. Do energy cards next for Gemini, 26 and 27. Please, Spirit, and thank you. Ooh. All right. So the lighten your load is kind of further stressed upon with rest and rejuvenation. So rest and rejuvenation is kind of like the Four of Swords. It's like sitting out a conflict, lightening your load for sure, taking care of yourself, being honest with yourself, and having courage, having the courage to move on from something. Then we have a good card. We have Door to Value. Door to Value. And there's a lot of money and there's a lot of stuff like in that card. A lot of stuff. It's whatever you value. What you value. Sorry about the shaking of the table. Gemini. These are your tea leaves. These are your tea leaves. And then we'll do a little bit of tarot. I think that we should probably clarify with the tarot. That makes more sense. Vase, Secret Admirer, Dogs, Getting Together with Friends, Vine, Seek out information that will help you, Unicorn, Use your intuition for a beneficial change, and Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. All right, so let's go into the Rider-Waite Tarot, and let's first clarify something about this shadow. Something about this shadow with the Kim Krans archetype card. What's up with this shadow and Gemini? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This may be like the lady of the house, the matriarch, the person who works behind the scenes, make sure all the money is good together. The provider, the stable person. I would say she's loving too. There's some tie with the shadow and the Queen of Pentacles though, and you probably know that connection better than I would. Let's look at fertility. Whoa, half the pack came out. Good fertility. Really? Goodness. All right, celebration, cause for celebration, cause for party, celebration, and then we have you leaving something behind. Okay, so this card, fertility, you remember it said it could be a business venture that turns out successful too. So you may be leaving something behind you, leaving and escaping and managing to escape before any disasters happen. It might have to do with your pentacles. Whatever it is, you're going to have courage, but you will celebrate with friends. This is get together with friends too. So let's see. Let's get a card for lighten your load. Queen of Cups. So be very loving. Be that yin energy. So we've got another queen in this reading. That's about the yin energy, the feminine energy. Doing things like passive action, like waiting, having to wait for something, but knowing that when it comes, it's going to come in love, and that you're going to share love too with others if you do this in a loving way and have love for yourself. Self-compassion is a really great thing to develop. We have Two of Wands, so this is either a new job, a new career, or just something that you're having to focus on. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And maybe you're focusing on this person because that's what it looks like. You know, the card's facing the Queen of Cups. The Two of Wands is about your focus, where your focus is, where your intention lies. We have a little bit of arguing. Maybe people who the point of view doesn't get across because everybody thinks they have the right answer. And maybe it's one of those arguments. I think it's directly touching the Eight of Cups. So it has to do with something that you're leaving behind. Maybe this style of dealing with things you're going to leave behind. So we have the Sun, which comes out, it looks like after this Eight of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which the Sun is that divine guidance for you. The Wheel of Fortune, luck turning in your favor. And the Queen of Swords. So it could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Swords is another feminine energy. So we've got 1, 2, 3 queens sandwiched in between the Queen and the Sun. Those are two great cards to have. She knows what she has to cut off or cut out of her life in order to have something come to fruition for her, in order for something to manifest. She knows, her eye is on the target. She doesn't let go of that. In a way, the Queen of Swords kind of embodies some of the energy from the Two of Wands. And then, you know, so we've got a splash of luck coming in after you leave behind some drama, and definitely celebration coming up too. It looks pretty good. All right, guys, thank you for letting me do your reading. Sending much love and light out to you. Join me for the next one, Gemini. Bye.